Grace and love to each one of you, brothers and sisters. Welcome back to A Billboard for Christ. This is just a quick update video, but first I want to take a moment to remind you that we love you, that we are praying for you, that you are not alone, and that you have not been forgotten. John chapter 11, verse 25 to 26, Jesus said to her, "I am the resurrection and the life. Whoever believes in me, though he die, yet shall he live. And everyone who lives and believes in me shall never die." Do you believe this? Believe in the Lord Jesus Christ, and you will be saved. Today is election day in the United States. This is a very important day, not only for Americans, but for much of the world. The power and the reach of the United States can be seen in many forms, from economic, to military, to political, to the influence the United States has in music, TV, or even to the majority of the YouTube Watchmen community. The assistance of the U.S. allies, which includes many of the countries of this channel's viewers. A Billboard for Christ has brothers and sisters in Australia, in Canada, in the UK, and in Israel, all of which are allied countries. Now, speaking of Israel, A Billboard for Christ loves and supports Israel. Now, you may have already voted, you may be about to vote, or you may abstain from voting altogether. It is not my intention to encourage you to do anything one way or another, but I do want to remind you that all will stand before Jesus and give an account of every word and every action. 2 Corinthians chapter 5, verse 10, "For we must all appear before the judgment seat of Christ, that every one may receive the things done in his body, according to that he hath done, whether it be good or bad." Romans 14, 10 through 12, "But why dost thou judge thy brother? Or why dost thou set at naught thy brother? For we shall all stand before the judgment seat of Christ. For it is written, As I live, saith the Lord, every knee shall bow to me, and every tongue shall confess to God. So then every one of us shall give account of himself to God." No matter who wins this election, neither of these two people can save you. Jesus is still the king. No candidate can do anything unless God allows it. God is in control. Now, I'm not saying this to have you feel as if it doesn't matter, nor for you to feel like your vote doesn't count. We have all been given free choice. We all must decide who we follow and who we trust in. Joshua 24, 14 to 15, "Now therefore, fear the Lord, and serve him in sincerity and in truth, and put away the gods which your fathers served on the other side of the flood, and in Egypt, and serve ye the Lord. And if it seem evil unto you to serve the Lord, choose you this day who you will serve, whether the gods which your fathers served that were on the other side of the flood, or the gods of the Amorites in whose land you dwell. But as for me and my house, we will serve the Lord." Whatever you decide to do today, brothers and sisters, I want to remind you that first, you will give an account for it, and second, we will all have to deal with the worldly repercussions should the Lord continue to tarry. All we know for sure is that Jesus is King and Jesus is coming.